What's good? We're here, Joshua Grady here, Agent Talk Podcast. It's time. Stop, tip, Tuesday. We're gonna get straight into it. We're talking Peloton, okay? We're talking Peloton. My wife owns a Peloton. Hold on, let me get my lighting right for y'all on the, hold on real quick. Boom, ooh, ring light on Amazon, $25. You can see, let me take these glasses off, $25. Worth it for sure. Peloton, my wife owns Peloton. She purchased Peloton back when she was pregnant. Pre-COVID, this was sometime in 2019, if I'm correct, or maybe in the beginning of the year. However, she purchased Peloton, bought her a bike, Peloton bike, but roughly $2,100. I had heard of Peloton before, seen some people tweet about the stock for a little minute, but my wife bought the Peloton because she loves to cycle. She used to work at Cycle Bar. She has been cycling for a while now, has really enjoyed cycling. She really likes Soul Cycle, Full Ride, just different classes of that sort. And especially with COVID, but really she bought it before COVID, more so when she was pregnant, just was easier to have her at home. And she just loved being on it again. So she bought the bike and really just introduced me to not just the stationary bike itself. And that's one thing. Peloton itself is more than just a stationary bike. And they have, this app, and Lydia will correct me if I'm wrong because she would know better than me. But, they have an app. They have themed rides. So different themes, such as I think they had maybe a Kobe Bryant ride or Drake ride or the Last Dance ride, things of that nature. I'm sure they're having right now, it's October, I'm sure they've had at least one breast cancer awareness ride, whatever it might be. So it's a whole community. You get badges, things of that nature. Like I remember badges, I played Pokemon. I love collecting badges. You get badges, different things of that sort, different achievements. You can ride with your friends. You can be live with your friends, have live classes, recorded classes, so many different intricacies behind this platform. It's a whole community. It's a whole social media in itself. That's one, okay? And it's not just a bike. I believe they have, treadmill style, they have workouts, lifting workouts, yoga, running workouts, things of that sort, where it's more than, again, just riding a bike. Like you have people that are consumers of Peloton brand that don't even have the bike. So one, it's bigger than that, just itself to understand. But going back, for me, I'm always the believer, if you're gonna consume something, you should also invest into that company. If you believe in it, if my wife believes in Peloton enough to pay $2,100 for a bike, you should be willing to invest some money into that company. And she did. She bought, I won't say how many shares, but she's in there hefty for her, for sure, like a good amount in this investment. And I have the chart right here. Let's say, so Peloton IPO'd, so that's when they first hit the market, February of 2020. So this year, so it's relatively new. Okay, boom, perfect. So Lyd must have bought sometime not long ago. I think her average price cost is like 50 some dollars or 60 bucks. Well, it was 60 bucks. So that was in July, beginning of July. Okay, June. This year, 57 bucks, June 29th. Peloton's now at 122. So Peloton itself, I want to say Lyd's made if she got in around 60, she's made double her money. So if you put in $1,000, you're at $2,000 right now. And for me, it's like little things like that. Like I've talked on this before, companies, you don't have to get too cute with investing, okay? What are the companies that are around you that you're putting your money in? And to me, this is just a tangible example. My wife said, hey, I want to buy this product here, good amount of money. Then she put a good amount of money into the company behind the product. And really, I think by the end of the year, maybe January, February, her investment into Peloton itself is going to have paid off the bike. To where now, instead of when you look at your net worth and your wealth portfolio, for her, instead of what a typical individual would do is you're going to put out that $2,100 and then you're now minus $2,100. And you're down $2,100 as far as your quote unquote worth. However, because she put this money into the company that she's putting money towards, she's basically paying herself when she pay that bill. She's basically paying herself. And how awesome of a feeling is that? And for her, like I said, to be able to have your own investment pay off your purchase, like that's the goal right there, to where you're not having to work for that amount of money that you just put out, you know. And it's little things like that for me where if you just are intentional about taking inventory of what's around you, where you're putting your money towards, and being smart, you know, smart investments. And for me, it's like Peloton. I told Lydia, like, there's no reason, even though she would be able to pay it off with her investment, there's no reason to sell whatsoever. I don't see Peloton going anywhere in light of COVID. Come on, COVID-19, what? People working out from home is at an all-time high. You know, the momentum for a Peloton is through the roof right now. I don't see the accumulation of Peloton's products and their services to slow down. Right now, they have an 88% buy rating on Robinhood. They're still relatively new. Like I said, IPO'd in 2020, just founded in 2012. So they're not that old as a company, you know. So for me, I think in the long run, Peloton's a no-brainer. Now, I'm not telling you to invest. I'm not telling you to put your money there, but I would do some research in it. It's just, for me, it's little things like that. I just want to see people be great. I want to see people create wealth, and it's just tangible little things like this that I think can help us get there. You know, we are still on our path there. So those are my thoughts, you know, not too in depth. Again, do your research yourself on Peloton, but I think when it comes to just basic finances and financial literacy, to be able to put your money in places that allow yourself to pay off of these expenses. Now you're reducing your expenses and you're able to start saving, able to start putting money towards the house, towards tuition, whatever it might be. Let's just be intentional. Let's be great. I want to see people be great because wealth is a tool that we can accumulate to be able to give back, to be able to help others, to be able to create change, to create influence for the good in our lives, in our families' lives, and the lives of those around us. So Joshua Grady here. This is hashtag Stock Tip Tuesday. If you're listening to this on the podcast, if you could leave a review, that would be amazing. It would really help for sure. If you're watching this on the YouTube or the IGTV, if you could leave a like, maybe hit a subscribe, leave a comment, share with a friend, whatever it can be, it will help me. And any feedback, questions, comments, all of the things, you know, I just want to be able to connect with people and create fruit. So that's all I got. Follow us on Agent Talk at Agent Talk. We out.